All right, so we got some pretty big news coming for Wuthering Waves just ahead of the release here. It looks like there was this image that was, I guess, out for some amount of time on the official website, but was taken down. And this does reveal some very interesting rewards that every player can take advantage of, even starting from day one. So we're gonna go through all this today, as well as briefly as well go over the 2 drip marketed 5 stars over the past couple of days. So yeah, firstly, this tweet is from Lil Shinya. Potentially huge news for Wuthering Waves. This image was allegedly on the official website for a few minutes before being taken down. If this is true, then it confirms 2 things. The leaked 5-star selector event is real, and we will be getting a 20 pull code from the live stream event this Sunday, which is very exciting, honestly. So yeah, to go over all these rewards here, and as I said, these are rewards that I think every player can take advantage of when starting the game. So the first one being that when you log in for 5 days, you'll be able to get Sanhua for free, which is really good because I do think that with Wuthering Waves being a open world real-time combat kind of game, it's gonna obviously newer characters are going to be better than the older ones, but I feel like you could also bridge the gap with in terms of skill and just your general builds on characters. So them giving us more free-to-play options is going to be very solid. And of course, over time, I'm sure you'll get dupes of Sanhua to get her extra benefits as well. So that is definitely a very solid thing. Day 5 there to kind of reward players for not just walking in for one day and then calling it with the game. Having spending enough time playing the game and then you can get a character out of it is definitely very cool. Then next up, for the live stream that's going to be happening on tomorrow night from when I'm recording this, we are going to be getting, or at least based on this image here, we should be getting a code for 20 pulls total. Now the pulls are going to be split into 10 with the lustrous tides and 10 for the radiant tides, which means that it's 10 pulls for the either novice or standard banner, and then 10 pulls for the character event banner, which is really nice because the novice one we'll get to because it is part of this image here. But for the character event banner, that's going to be really good because not only do we have confirmation of Jian and Yinlin being part of 1.0, but then likely with the new drip marketing that they had here for Jinxie and Chang Li, which both look like very solid designs. I definitely am curious to learn more about them once the game's actually out and everything. But that is going to be really good to have 10 radiant tides there, just to save that for whoever you want to pull for, whether it's Jian right when the game comes out, Yinlin, or one of these two. So definitely very good on their part if they're going to give us those 10 extra pulls for the event banner, and then also 10 pulls for the standard is very huge, especially when we get that novice, the novice convene, which we're going to get to in a moment here. Then next up for the awakening journey, as you upgrade your union level to a certain point, you will be able to get a 5-star weapon of your choice, which I think is very good considering that we are going to be able to get a free 5-star through through a couple means here, which we are going to get to. So being able to get a 5-star weapon, that's just going to allow you to pair probably one of the best, if not the best weapon for whatever free 5-star you get onto them with the free weapon here, which I think is massive. So you can have a really good start to your account just from these beginner things here as well. Then next up we have the Rumbling Hollows, which is I guess from what it seems like it's a set of challenges, and through doing them you will get Yuan Wu for free, which once again similar to Sanhua, you do have to do a bit of gameplay to get him for free, but it is still great to have more free-to-play options, especially for people who are going to be free-to-play like myself, to just have more options for characters to build my team around what I think is going to be best for me. Then next up we get to the Novice Convene, which if you've played Genshin or Honkai Star Rail, this banner I'm pretty sure works exactly the same in the fact that you can only pull on it 50 times, and during those 50 pulls you're guaranteed a 5-star character. Now it's not guaranteed at the end, so if you get a 5-star character super early, you're not guaranteed to get another one, but the pulls here are discounted by 20%. So instead of a 10 pull costing 10 lustrous tides, it's only going to cost you 8. So that's going to be really good. I feel like a lot of players, just through playing the game and also whatever freebies they're going to give us. Plus also we have the pre-registration rewards as well. you should be able to get to the 50 pulls on this pretty easily with what we're getting at the start. Plus also just generally like just playing the story and everything, that is going to be, you know, very solid as well. And I'm sure all the 5 stars are going to be very good from there. Then, honestly, probably the biggest one, the beginner convene of choice, which looks to be another like 5-star selector for the standard banner 5 stars, which is really cool, honestly, because that's basically just going to allow players to start out with 2 5 stars. Well, I mean, maybe not start out, but get 2 5 stars very early, because you're going to get your 5-star within 50 pulls from the novice convene, and then you're going to get your selected 5-star through the beginner convene of choice, which is really good, because I know certain people are you know, looking forward to specific characters. Like, for example, I know I'm looking forward to Yinlin coming out, and I know Yinlin is going to work very well with Calcharo from what I've seen. So if I end up not getting Calcharo from the novice convene, I can get him from the convene of choice here, which is really good. Now, obviously, we don't have the info on how this is going to work yet, but once we do, I definitely am probably going to cover it. So if you are interested in that, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button. But then lastly, for the final piece here, we have the level bundle. So looks like as you upgrade your union level, you will get some extra lustrous tide. We don't have too much info on that there, but the fact that we're going to be able to get standard pulls from leveling up is definitely very nice. You know, kind of similar to, I mean, at least in concept, to like Genshin and Honkai Star Rail, but the fact that they're making it a like specific thing that they're highlighting here could, you know, lead me to believe that we might be getting more for maybe like the early levels or more like pulls throughout to just reward players more, which I think is a very good thing, especially for the release of the game and just to get new players, you know, having their foot in the door. Because I feel like a big thing with gachas is that while the, you know, day one experience is nice, I think if these things end up being permanent, or a lot of these things end up being permanent, then I feel like new players can still benefit regardless of when they start the game, which I think is a big thing for the lifespan of a gacha game. But yeah, those are the, you know, all of the amazing rewards here that we're gonna get. So basically 2 free 5 stars is pretty crazy, honestly. I'm interested to see what the like requirement is for the beginner convene of choice. Yeah, we know for the novice banner it's going to be up to 50 pulls you can do, and you can only do them in multis as well. You can't do just single pulls on it, but that'll be very good to get you a 5-star pretty early, and then the beginner convene right after. Because I definitely would recommend doing the novice first, just make sure you don't accidentally get a dupe of the. I mean, a dupe would be good, of course, but like I feel like you're just gonna get more value from 2 5 stars rather than getting one with a dupe early on. But yeah, let me know what you think of all these rewards in the comments down below. I'm definitely super excited for Wuthering Waves. I'm going to be streaming it on twitch.tv/681shadow when it's out, so definitely be sure to check me out over there as well. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.